So, welcome back everyone to the Zesty Ladies YouTube channel. Sorry we've been away for a while, but we are back!
Yay!
And we've got some really great stuff planned for the channel. And also, Palma has some very exciting news to share with us. So Palma, what would you like to tell us?
So, I put in an application to run the London Marathon.
Right.
And I've chosen a charity, and I'll tell you in a little bit who it is. And I got it, but I'm running the Brighton Marathon, 26 miles, on the 9th of April 2017.
That is absolutely amazing. I think you're a little bit crazy, but that is amazing.
I agree.
But how did this all come about? What made you want to run the marathon?
Okay, so next February, 2017, February, it will be 4 years. My husband became a cyclist statistic.
Mm-hmm.
So basically we were been through trauma for 3.5 years. He hurt his back, broke his back, his neck, nearly lost his limb, his leg, blood clots and all sorts of things. And when I was going back and forth to St. George's, I just was inspired by the people around me, not just the consultants and the doctors, everyone, the person that gave you a tea, the person that was cooking, the person that was cleaning, and I just kept saying, what can I do for you? What can I give back? So they asked me to do 2 things.
Okay.
One was to raise funds and one was to write to Jeremy Hunt. So that's a hell of a campaign in itself. So yeah, that's where it kind of came from.
And I know the competition for the London Marathon is extremely fierce. Yeah. So what was the application process like?
So I did apply for the London one, and I knew, and I applied 2016 April, and I was told there's only 5 spaces. So I knew it was going to be a long shot, but I thought I've really got to do it. It was my promise to St. George's and the NHS. This is also for the NHS and for cyclists. And so I kind of looked on the website and it said you had to write a story.
Okay. So what was your story? Can you share any of it with us?
Yeah. So really about my thoughts of my feelings and the 3 kids, how we felt going through the trauma, our experience, and then really how I was touched by their vocation, their passion, and keeping us positive. And then I had to sort of say, how would I raise the funds? And in those 3.5 years, I sort of sat in this kitchen thinking, I could do a YouTube. I could do it on Instagram. So it all kind of was an idea. So I put that in my story, and that's what I sold them.
Brilliant. So obviously you want to raise loads of money for St. George's, who have helped you and your family so much. Do you have a money target?
Yes, so with the Brighton, it's 600, but I want to smash that. So I want to hit 2,000.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure you can do it. If anyone can do that, you can.
Thank you.
And undertaking any marathon is obviously a huge, huge commitment. As I said, you are crazy.
I feel a bit crazy.
How do you plan to achieve this? How do you plan to get there physically and mentally?
So I've already started training. As soon as I found out, I started training. There is so many things you've got to look at, and it's the commitment level. But it is about making sure mentally I'm right, but physically, so it's the training. Yeah. The training has to commence.
So, in terms of our videos coming up, we are going to be looking at, everything that goes into training and preparing for a marathon, aren't we? So as you've just touched on, the physical side and the mental side, the emotional side, how it works with your
nutrition,
family.
All those things. Actually, I forgot to say that when they did finally contact me and they sent me an email, they said it was oversubscribed for London, but they were so blown away by my story that they gave me Brighton. So I thank them for that. But yeah, all those elements: health, nutrition, trainers, clothes, music.
There's so much goes into it.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for our next videos.